shutdown. And the U.S. Senate once again failed to pass a funding bill, the 13th failed vote since the shutdown began. The vote largely followed party lines, falling short of the 60 votes needed to advance. 3 Democrats voted yes, while 2 Republicans broke ranks and voted no, just as expected. This comes as more than 20 states are suing the Trump administration to help millions of low-income Americans continue to buy food. This comes after the Agriculture Department announced federal aid for food will run out this Friday. Our Washington correspondent Rachel Hersheimer joins us now from our Washington bureau with what the states are fighting for.
The clock is ticking to help millions of Americans put food on the table.
We're now heading into a SNAP crisis.
22 states, including California, Kentucky, Maine, Maryland, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania, filed a lawsuit Tuesday, arguing there's enough money to fund SNAP benefits for more than half a month. They also claim the federal government could use money from a separate $23 billion fund to cover the costs.
The truth is, the department is choosing not to use the emergency money that they've been given.
In September, the U.S. Department of Agriculture said the shutdown plan included using $5 billion to keep SNAP running. However, last week, the USDA changed its course, claiming it could not legally use the funds that way.
As of today, that $9.2 billion, we don't even have close to that in contingency funding. We've got to get this government open.
19 Republican state attorneys general sent a letter Tuesday to Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, urging the passing of the, quote, clean continuing resolution to keep funding for SNAP benefits.
42 million people are about to go without food, including a lot of children. In my state, it's 650,000 people. I mean, that's extraordinary. It's 12% of the American population.
Recipients of SNAP say that without this assistance, they'll be forced to choose between buying food and paying other bills. In Washington, I'm Rachel Hersheimer.
Breaking news here in our area. These are live pictures from Live Copter 3, and you can see we've got a fire right now, and as we're trying to look through the smoke, that could be a piece of equipment, maybe a tractor or something. This is farmland, by the way. This is really close to the Sacramento International Airport. And as we were flying in the area, we noticed the smoke, so we were just getting on scene. You can see there are no fire crews, and this doesn't look like a controlled burn because there would be people out there doing that. Also, it's a pretty random location, but you can see that these are fields, these are ag fields, and you can see there's a lot of white smoke coming up off of this. Not a big burn scar right now. This looked like this probably started not too long ago. Again, these live pictures coming in from Live Copter 3. I believe this is technically over Yolo County. I'm checking flight radar right now just to see, but it is, it looks like it's on the Yolo County side of the river. We're going to try and work to get a better location, but again, it's not far from the airport. As we zoom in a little bit more, it looks like some crews, some type of vehicle is arriving on scene. That could actually just be the person who owns the property or someone who works there on the property, but it's pretty clearly some ag land, that dry grass and the whatever was growing there in those fields, it could be rice fields, is pretty dry at this time. As we know, even though we're wrapping up the month of October, we've had some pretty big fires here in the month of October. As I first initially said, I thought that looked like a tractor. We're getting confirmation that probably is definitely a tractor that's on fire. So you can see how close it is to the river. You can see where it is in proximity to that, and how manicured these fields are row after row here. So hopefully they'll be able to get some water on this and put it out pretty quickly so they don't lose a bunch of whatever they're growing there. That would obviously, they don't want to lose any of that. So we'll continue to watch this for you. Just a lot of white smoke kind of going up into the air, just kind of slowly dissipating. So it's good that we don't have a really windy day. We've had really